Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 88 of Let's Platinum Final Fantasy VII. Alright, let's speak to Child Cloud here and figure out where this window goes to. No, do you know where this window goes to, Tifa? Fine, I'll go. Here we go. Where does it go? Where does it go? Where does it go? This is actually really cool, like the way they did this. And it's Tifa's house. Or Tifa's room, I guess. What were you doing spying in Tifa's room, Cloud? Anyway, let's keep going. My room? It was my first time there. Was it? I only used to look up at it from outside. Hey, look. So you can see Tifa there on the bottom left-hand corner, or like right at the bottom of the screen, but bottom left-hand corner of her room. And then she's with three friends. Adult Cloud and Tifa are up there. They're supposed to symbolize like them, watching this. And then young Cloud is sort of, saying this is what he remembers. Hey, look. All right, Cloud's coming. There he is. He's running around outside. He looks up Tifa's window. Think he wants to come in? Tifa's kind of like in the corner. Was that the first day you came into my room? That's right. We lived next to each other. They did. But I really didn't know you that well. I've known you since we were children, and I always thought we were close, and always thought we were close. Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever being in my room. Tifa always used to have her own group. That's right. I thought they were all stupid. What? You were all childish, laughing at every little stupid thing. But we were children then. I know. I was the stupid one. I really wanted to play with everyone, but you never let me in the group. Then later, I started thinking I was different. That I was different from those immature kids. That then maybe... Alright, so this is interesting. I'll try and explain this next part. Just maybe they would invite me in. Alright, so this is kind of tricky to explain, but I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but I think this is how it kind of works. So we know Rufus said that Cloud was Sephiroth's alter ego. And we also know, I believe, that Cloud was made of... he was put together by Hojo piece by piece, or at least that's what we've heard. But we also know that Cloud has... as Sephiroth's alter ego, he has Sephiroth's will in him. And so I think he has a lot of the negative emotions that Sephiroth has. So I think the darkness here, like this dark form of Cloud, and him saying that he felt like he was different from those immature kids, is supposed to symbolize his connection to Sephiroth, to say, Sephiroth felt the same way. He always felt that he was different and special in some way. And I think that darkness being removed from Cloud is supposed to symbolize that he's kind of separating himself from that. And yeah, I think that's right. And then it fits with what I want to say later. So I think that dark Cloud is supposed to symbolize the negative emotions that young Cloud had. So just maybe they would invite me in. So he wanted to play with them, but he was sort of being ostracized for some reason. And and then his negative emotion is conjured here in the form of a dark Cloud. I thought that might happen, so I hung around. I was so prejudiced and weak. That night I asked Tifa to come out to the well. I thought to myself, Tifa would never come, that she hated me. Alright, so the dark Cloud here is speaking, and he even uses the word hate here, but Tifa almost certainly didn't hate Cloud. But yeah, so I think that negative emotion is welling up there, as she hated me. It was so sudden, I was a bit surprised. But it's true we weren't that close, but After you left town, I really thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how Cloud was doing. I wondered if you were able to get into Soldier. I started reading the newspapers, thinking I might see an article about you. Thanks, Tifa. Tell him what you told me later. He'll probably be so happy. So I think this is supposed to say, like, the child Cloud is saying, hey, tell adult Cloud when you guys get back, because he's going to be happy that you were thinking of him. Okay. Huh? What happened on this day? Was it a special day? This was the day. Tifa's mother. Alright, here we go. The day Mom died. I want to see Mom. Alright, so it seems as though Tifa's mother died somehow. I wonder if there's anything beyond that mountain. And Tifa had, I guess, for the most part, repressed those memories. And because she repressed those memories, she couldn't remember Cloud during that day. Then at some point she got frustrated and decided to go to Mount Nibble. I'm not exactly sure why, but yeah, she went to Mount Nibble. I guess you might be able to chalk it up to one of those things where it's like people just do stuff that they would not normally do when they're in like a level of grief. You know what I mean? Like the grief makes them do things that they otherwise normally wouldn't do. Mount Nibble is scary. Many people have died there. No one crosses that mountain alive. How about those that died? Did Mama pass through the mountains? So she doesn't even know if her mother walked here, or, passed through. I'm going. Alright, so the boys, they all look like boys, but anyway, these children, her friends, sort of go, alright, well, I guess we'll walk with you. But then this one here actually chickens out and says, no, this is too dangerous. Even like I'm just a stupid kid, but even I know how dangerous this is. And now Cloud shows up just as the boy is about to run out off the screen, and he sees what they're doing and starts chasing after them. Because remember, Cloud, he says he wanted to be part of the group, but I think he really wants to get close to Tifa. Next to you, who wouldn't? Alright, so Tifa is climbing the suspension bridge, and these two boys say, hey, what the hell are we doing? And they go, alright, let's run back, it's too dangerous. And they decide not to go after Tifa. And now young Cloud goes after Tifa. And then we get to this scene. So now I want to be careful here. I didn't really write this down, but I'm going to try... Can I talk to adult Cloud here? Okay, you can't talk to adult Cloud here. Can you talk to dark Cloud? I don't remember the path I walked. Tifa missed her step. I ran to her, but didn't make it in time. We both fell off the cliff. Back then, I only scarred my knees, but how? How did you both fall off the cliff and only scar your knees? Mount Nibble is ridiculously huge. Cloud, why did you bring Tifa to a place like this? What the hell's the matter with you? What if she dies? Alright, so the boys left her alone. Cloud stuck with her. They both fell off the cliff, and then the townspeople thought that Cloud was responsible for her falling, but that wasn't true. Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. I don't know if they did this intentionally, but she was also essentially in a coma for 7 days just before we escaped from Junon after the North Cave earlier. So they made a nice little parallel there. We all thought she wouldn't make it. If only I could have saved her. I was so angry at myself for my weakness. Ever since then, I felt Tifa blamed me. I went out of control. I'd get into fights with anyone. That was the first time I heard about Sephiroth. I thought if I was strong like Sephiroth, then... Alright, so there's a big reveal. Cloud wasn't able, and he wasn't strong enough to save Tifa when she fell off Mount Nibble, and he heard about Sephiroth and said, alright, I have to get strong like him, so that way not only will she notice me, but I'll be able to protect her and anyone else who I might care about in the future, I guess. If I could just get stronger, then even Tifa would have to notice me. So, that was it? Sorry, Cloud. If only I had remembered more clearly what happened. I could have done something sooner. It's not your fault, Tifa. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it. Now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. Hang in there, Cloud. Just a little longer. You've almost found the real you. So I'm guessing, I actually didn't realize that part, but I'm guessing when she says, now I remember back when we were 8, it sounds like she's having a different memory, but I feel like she's probably saying she remembers now what Cloud is saying, remembers her mother dying, remembers falling off Mount Nibble, because they did look like they were about 8 years old there. So she remembers that, and she's going, okay, hang on, if I remember that, and no, if Cloud remembers that, and now I remember what Cloud's saying, then he must be the real Cloud. Alright, let's go back to Nibelheim again. Alright, now you notice the dark Cloud joins up with the adult Cloud again. I think the reason for that is that even though there were negative emotions, a human is not perfection. A human is not made out of just good emotions. Humans have negative and positive emotions. So even though there was a lot of negativity in what he was saying about like being angry and feeling ostracized and all that kind of stuff, that's still a part of him. So I'm guessing that's kind of what that part is meant to symbolize. I'm just going to see if I can talk. Can't talk to this one, and I think I can talk to this one. Now we got to go back to Nibelheim again. So let's head up here. Can't talk to this one, talk to this one. The truth is right there. We almost have the answer right in the palm of our hands. Alright, let's head up. Alright, so what are we doing in Nibelheim again? I guess we know that Cloud must, he must be real in some sense. Cloud, wait. Where are you going? The reactor? I feel like that part there where he's like not sure of himself is he doesn't actually know what he's necessarily doing, but he feels drawn to the reactor, I think is how they're trying to play that little bit there. Where he's like tapping his foot, he's like, what am I doing? Oh, the reactor. I don't know why, but I have to go back there. To the reactor. The Mako reactor of 5 years ago. Alright, man. Now, Aerith's death is one of the biggest reveals and spoilers in this game. But because that reveal and spoiler is so huge, it overshadows other story elements that this game has to offer. So we're about to experience that in a moment here. Hey, it's Cloud. I don't know why she says that, by the way. Clearly she can tell it's not Cloud. Zack! You remembered! And then immediately she says you remembered, so it's a bit confusing there. Alright, so this mystery soldier apparently is named Zack. And it looks like he went after Sephiroth and not Cloud. That's right! It was Zack who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then, where were you, Cloud? Ugh. Zack got destroyed. Cloud, did you see it all? I saw everything. What is happening here? Sephiroth. Just a lowly Shinra soldier and... Whoa, he got it. Who are you? Mom, Tifa, my town. Give it back. I had so much respect for you. I admired you. Cloud? Yeah! There he is. That's what happened. You were there. You were watching me. Yeah, I remember. So it was you. Hey, Cloud, if you're feeling sick, why don't you take that mask off? Yeah. You get a nice little nod to the very beginning of the scene. Yeah, this is me. I never made it as a member of Soldier. I even left my hometown telling everyone I was going to join, but... So Cloud was the one who was getting motion sickness that entire time. I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to see anybody. And Zack was the one that was looking after him. There he is. But... He goes, no, I can't do this. He puts the helmet on. Now, if you look very closely here, this is interesting as well. Sephiroth is actually facing the Shinra soldier now. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So he's actually talking to Cloud, not Zack, because Nibelheim is not Zack's hometown. And we actually do know what Zack's hometown is, but I won't mention that just yet. So there he was. You came. You kept your promise. So you really did come when I was in trouble. Sorry, I didn't get there sooner. It's alright, Cloud. Oh man, he's still alive. Just like you. I don't know what that line is supposed to mean, actually. Just like you. Trying to think. Oh yeah, I can't really exactly pick what he means by that. Here, I believe he's carrying a part of Genova, because remember we saw a cutscene where he like removed Genova's like body essentially. Cloud, kill Sephiroth. Alright, so Zack tells Cloud, who is not a soldier, just a lonely Shinra soldier, to kill Sephiroth. Sephiroth! Don't push it. Holy crap, look at Sephiroth's strength, man. He lifts Cloud up with one arm. But Cloud manages to use his weight. It can't be! To counterbalance Sephiroth, lift him up, throw him away like he was nothing. Sephiroth falls to his doom. Alright, what a fantastic set of sequences that was. We're almost done. Cloud. Then this is goodbye, Tifa. Until we meet again. Alright. Huh? So, it was said that Hojo created Cloud 5 years ago, piece by piece. But I think right now it's time to put Cloud together, piece by piece. The memory of Nibelheim. The memory of Tifa. The memory of Tifa's mother and her friends. And finally, the remainder of Cloud's subconscious. Shall be put back together in order to reform Cloud. Cloud? Uh-huh. Tifa? Oh, Cloud, it's really you, isn't it? Yeah, Tifa. We finally meet again. You stupid jerk, you had us all worried sick. Ah! Cloud, are you alright? Voice. There. I see. We're in the live stream, aren't we? Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone. And we will do that next time. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 88 of Let's Platinum Final Fantasy VII. My name's Ultima456. You're the Ultimates. And I'll see you next time.